And I completed my one and only mission in Pokemon TCG Live online. It was the KO 5 Pokemon with a fire type. So yeah, no, I do get one more game in here. One more in expanded. Yeah, I do one more game here in expanded just to see what will happen. What kind of deck I could run into. One last hurrah. And flip heads. I win. And I let him go first because, again, going second is more of an advantage with this deck. And again, I mulligan here. Which I think I mulligan 3 times this time. Or I'm thinking of... No, I do... Yeah, here, I'm 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mulliganed 4 times, meaning my opponent gets to draw 4 more extra cards. Which, again, that's the major disadvantage with this deck. It's not really like starter friendly in the early game, but anyway, this guy's got his Gramble V, and I cannot tell what Pokemon that is up there. I think I do tap it later, but yeah. Anyway, I got a Golurk all the way from Black and White, I think it is. Because that's the great thing about Expanded, is that you get to see, like, you get to make strategies with all these other old cards that may have great synergy with new cards, which that's why a lot of people love Expanded. Well, again, unfortunately, in Pokemon TCG Live, we don't have true Expanded. The Expanded only goes from Sun and Moon. Cosmic Eclipse onwards. So that's kind of a problem since we no longer have true. Yeah, we kind of don't have true Expanded anymore because, again, Scarlet and Violet cards aren't in TCG Online, and and everything from Sun and Moon, and everything like pre-Cosmic Eclipse is not available in TCG Live, even though they are in the game. We know they're programmed in because some of the patch notes that were leaked mention cards from those sets, but apparently they're just not giving it to us, which I don't understand at all. Like, seriously, what's the problem here? Yeah, I know it's probably going to be like a whole ordeal to program all of those cards in, but Jesus Christ, if you want to be the superior online card game, go all the way, like, like TCG Live just keeps half-assing itself, and as you see here, I'm trying to count the cards in my opponent's hand to see if I could use Boom Blast. I didn't, so I just used. Now I'm forgetting what the attack was called. Like, here we have Cylon, yet another black and white card, and you see, like, the old designs compared with the modern designs. Yeah, it's just really cool. The fact that you can still make viable strategies with some of your old favorite cards is the attraction to, like, Expanded. But anyway, now I get hit with another psychic attack, which again is a problem because this Grabble gets more powerful the more damage counters it has, which again is kind of bad for me because I only have one Pokemon V out right now. I don't have any other cards to search the deck for them, so I am kind of screwed if I take a hit here, which I think this ends up being a really short game. Although I'm not sure about that. So, yeah, as you see, I'm trying to count the cards again because the game doesn't tell you what cards are the amount of cards that are actually in your hand. Like, they tell you how much is left in the deck. Like, the top tally next to the portraits there tells you how much is in your deck, and the bottom one tells you how much is in your discard pile. But there's none for telling you what's in your hand, which I think is stupid. And this guy plays N right here, which is pretty much a proto-Marnie, where you shuffle your hand back into your deck and then you draw cards. The difference being is that Marnie, the player that played her, gets to draw more cards, but with N, it's the player that draws. Both players draw the same amount of cards, so yeah, and I believe that is game. And no, I have one more game. Yeah, because I believe I felt that was like an underwhelming finish. Anyway, I believe this is the final game of the video, and also the final game of the series, which is against a water deck, which I'm not sure if this was a competitive player or not, but Jesus, yeah, this guy's taking a while to load in. Oh my god, it's still loading. Yeah, this guy takes a while to load in. I think I win by default, actually. I think I do win by default. Yeah, I win by default because now this guy is a no-show, unfortunately. So I essentially just got a free chest. Not a free chest, a free mystery box, which gives me a free pack. Yeah, I just got a free pack of Astral Radiance. Yeah, okay, this. I promise you this time. This is the last game of the video. Jesus Christ, went through 5 games just to get good footage for like the final videos of this short-lived series. Yeah, and I believe, yeah, it's the same guy again. Yeah, just by complete happenstance, I get paired with the same effing guy. Which, yeah, now he loads in super quickly. I guess he was having, like, internet problems or something, but anyway. Anyway, I flip a coin, I let him go first because, again, I need to go second for that advantage. And again, I mulligan. But I only mulligan once this time. And I got my Eternatus V out. Oh no, I completely forgot about Sylveon was in my hand. I can't really see my hand that well, as I've probably said in every video. There's this voice thing in the way that shows the volume of my voice when I'm recording, so I can't properly see like my hand right now. Anyway, yeah, I got my Sylveon V, and I use Hop, and I immediately get Giratina V. So I just kind of start powering him up. Because although it requires like 2 different kinds of energy, its big attack only costs like 3 energy compared to Eternatus's 4. And again, that's just gonna be quicker to, again, Giratina is just quicker to set up, so yeah. And here we have the Snorlax, which I believe is from X and Y. And I believe you also get him in the starter decks you get for buying, for the tutorial from TCG Online. So again, yeah, I use Dream Gift here again because I need the energy search to get the last card. I use Escape Rope here. Yeah, I use Escape Rope here because I've already attacked. Yeah, because I just draw the grass energy, which Giratina I need. So we've got Sheridan here, and again, Black and White set a lot of trends for the Pokemon trading card game. Like that's when they started like standardizing everything. Like you can get like hollows and reverse hollows in a pack. You always get one energy in each pack, so you can always progress on your deck. You got of course you got the code cards. They also put the look, see, there's a Gen 7 copycat, which of course references Gold and Silver, but of course the one I got references Gen 8 because it was a Gen 8 card. So anyway, after that during the Black and White they also realized all of the trainer cards, the little orange, the little boxes in the bottom corner that tell you the general rules of supporters, items, and stadiums. Yeah, before Black and White they didn't have those boxes. They were smaller text above the actual card's effect text, which I think was super clunky because I ended up reading that text first because it's the first thing, because it's at top, so I obviously start reading there because that's how English works. And I think it's just way better when the general rules for all of the supporters and stadiums are put into a corner and not on top of the actual effect text. But anyway, I believe this guy is playing only single prizes, so it does take me I think this game does go on for a bit. Now he used a card that makes me lose one of my energy, so now of course you maybe lose a grass energy, but I have another energy search, so I just search out another grass energy and power up a Giratina once again. And I think I one-shot this Snorlax, and again, such a cool battle animation. TCG Live, the successor to this game, only has a small effect, only a small underwhelming effect, it was blue fire for dragons. So again, compare that to TCG Online, which has giant claws and jaws, scratching and snapping at the card. That's a big deal. But I see this guy is mainly playing a Gen 7 deck. Either the cards are from Gen 7 or the Pokemon he uses are mostly from Gen 7. And again, little effects like that. The guys with water actually had water droplets on other parts of the table, if you notice there. TCG Live only has a splash. I know I shouldn't be dunking on TCG Live this whole time, but I just can't help it, and I'm about to attack here, but my opponent concedes, probably seeing that they don't really have a way to defeat all 3 of my Pokemon Vs, so I think he gave up because of that. But well, whatever, he seemed nice, but then but he did give me a free pack of Silver Tempest, which I believe I do show off getting I show off like the pack opening animations because it's so cool. And again, I'm gonna be ragging on TCG Live again, but again, online, you actually see the packs but open, the cards jump out. We swoop around here and turn around, and whenever you got something rare, they stop momentarily and do like a drum roll. And then you can like see look, and when you flip around to see what you got something rare, compared to TCG Live where the cards just appear on screen and you tap them and they slowly flip over. So you just gotta keep on tapping them as they slowly flip over, then slide down, flip over, slide down, flip over, slide down. Again, here you do get a cute little animation. And when you get something rare, you can tap the back. It brings up the hype and you get to tap the back to see if you do have anything rare. Again, like here, holo rare, a reverse holo rare, the Toxicroak, and a holographic Swampert. Like, that's cool compared to TCG Live where it just spins around, shows a card, and it slides down. It's boring. And it also is long compared to TCG Online where, again, it flies around, or move around. We flip over, you see what they are, and like now I can just like click done and move on to like the next pack or deck building. I look, there's the breaks in we had on unboxing. Yeah, it's just way more easier this way. I also got another Lopunny card. It's cool, so I do hope you enjoyed this little series. And maybe you'll see TCG Live content, maybe you won't, but I don't know. I just hope you enjoyed this little romp, and I hope you enjoyed the last days of Pokemon TCG Online. Goodbye.